Overcast weather again. Thank goodness. It's been so hot and it's going to be even more hot in the coming few days. I will be off to Maryland, but well, it's going to be pretty hot in Maryland too. It's not too far from here, so the weather is kind of similar in Maryland. But yeah, it's kind of overcast, which is a good thing because uh, like here in this part of this country, it's kind of extremes of temperatures. So in winters it gets really cold and in summers it gets very hot. So this interim in spring, well, now it's actually summer, it's not spring anymore, but this transition time right now, it's a bit of a breather, as it's not extreme, it's very pleasant. I don't have to wear a heavy jacket, neither do I have to wear very light clothes and have the AC on all the time. This is pleasant, and also this is why fall is my favorite. Spring, I like spring. Even all of June is still bearable. The worst hot summer months are July and August. That gets really hot, but it's very similar to India. But it's also different from India in the sense that the sunlight here is slightly different. I don't know what other people think about it, but I feel that the sunlight is a bit too strong. Like in India, there's this overall heat that we feel. It kind of feels like a greenhouse effect most of the time with the clouds and everything. But here, the skies will get clearer, very clear, and the sunlight is just extremely scorching. Also, it's 7:30 in the mornings. I guess that's why it's a bit cool and chill. Not sure if it'll be like this for the rest of the day, but it's okay. I don't mind. Any weather is good weather, and East Coast weather is always my favorite. Okay, my face might look a bit um, like white too white, so I put sunscreen early in the morning every day. Like the first thing I do after waking up in the morning is splash my face with water and dry it, of course, and then apply some sunscreen, and then reapply over the span of the day if possible. So yeah, I was talking about the difference between India and East Coast, at least Delaware weather. So yeah, so the heat is a bit different, but the main reason why I'm making this video is, one, to give you an update that I feel much better. So the thing is, every time I do some brain work, like if I do some data analysis or some writing or reading, I get really fatigued, my brain gives up, and I get fever, which is really strange because I have to get down to work. I have a conference coming up, and so I'm trying to do that little by little, trying not to overexhaust myself. But one thing you might be wondering is, why did I change the name of my channel? So one, I think this name will make it a little more fun, and another is that I'm really a lady now. How? So Anupam bought a plot of titled land for me in Scotland, and if you buy that plot of land, they give you a title in return because it's a part of the titled plots. So you become a lady and they give you a certificate. It's a legit certificate. You can use it in your passports and any other legal documents. It's recognized by the Scottish government. So the thing is, this plot of land is a small plot of land. Like, you can choose between 1 square feet or 5 square feet or 10 square feet. It can go up till 1,000 square feet. And when you buy it, they give you the title, but they plant trees in the land that you buy. So it's basically an environmental cause. So they plant trees over there. This is in an attempt to preserve the Scottish Highlands. So a lot of deforestation is happening in England, I guess in all over the world, for in real. But they have started this initiative that if you buy this little plot of land, they'll plant a tree in your name, and it kind of encourages people to contribute in this cause. So Anupam did that. It's not very expensive, but of course it's not super cheap either. It depends on the size of the plot of land that you buy. So yeah, that made me a lady, and I got a certificate, and it's like a gift from Anupam to me. And then I went and spoke about this to a couple of my other friends, and they also got inspired and bought plots. So now my friend circle has a couple of lords and ladies, which is pretty fun, right? It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm lady now, and then I thought, okay, let me add it to my YouTube channel because it'll just make it a little more fun, I guess. My name, the YouTube name was a bit boring, so I thought, okay, let me just add this and make it a little more spunky, I guess. It's fun. Oh, one of the days of graduation. So graduation ceremonies and doctoral hoodings are happening these days. So yesterday was a doctoral hooding, and my friends, like seniors, graduated yesterday. I hope it will be me next year at this time, although it's good that it's not me this time because we got a weather alert that today there may be hazardous weather, so they might have to cut short the ceremony. I think a hooding ceremony is going on right now. Do you see the tent? That's where the doctoral hooding ceremony happens. So this is a very close look at what a doctoral hooding ceremony looks like. Well, I don't think I'll stand and see the whole thing. Next year you'll see it. My dad will probably record for me. Oh, there you go. Somebody got the degree. How cool is that? Will anybody shout for me like this? Not sure. Oh, this is lovely. Good thing I came today. So many doctors.
Their family and friends, and our faculty and staff to this year's in-person celebration of our students' But before we begin this joyous event in earnest today, I would like to take just a moment to reflect with you all on the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde. It took place earlier this week, Tuesday, and to remember the lives of the innocent school children and teachers who were killed. This horrific incident is a sad reminder of the importance of teachers. In this case, how important teachers were in saving the lives of children, and how important they are and they will be in helping those children and their families in the coming weeks and months to cope with and recover from the families suffering from this terrible act. We in the college remain committed to advocating for evidence-based solutions to school violence and preparing teachers and leaders to provide a safe and welcoming environment where every student can thrive. And you graduates will be a big part of that next year. I'd also like to recognize the importance of this weekend for both its significance as for our student graduates and because it is Memorial Day weekend. Let us take a moment and a round of applause to recognize the many veterans and their families who have sacrificed so much for our community and our nation. Thank you so much for that. Now, everyone, please rise as you are able for the playing of the national anthem. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Education and Human Development, we are proud to celebrate the class of 2022. Today we recognize the 493 degree candidates of our college, including the participants in the Career and Life Studies program, the associates, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degree recipients, as well as master's degree candidates from non-normal university cohort.
Good thing there's water.
Many of you are also graduating with distinction, including the participants in the prestigious Community Honors Program, the Accessibility Scholars Program, the Educators Advising Collegiate, and our Teacher Residency Program. I would also like to take a moment to recognize the many members of our college community, including
Okay, bye-bye. Next year. Better view next year. Honor students, check in here. I don't know how the system works here. In India, all of us were honor students, I guess. What does it mean to be an honor student here? I have no idea. I guess they do some extra classes or something. I mean, I was an English honors student by default. I think that's the name of the course. Or I don't know how they do this whole segregation. People are coming with flowers, how cute.
Please escort these candidates to the stage. These candidates may be accompanied by the program director. The Department of Human Development
Okay, I'm back. Going back home.
offers a Master of Science in Human Development and Family Sciences and a Master of Arts in Early Childhood Development and Programming. The School of Education offers a Master's of Education, a Master of Arts, and an Educational Specialist degree. The first group of graduates we would like to acknowledge are attending via live stream. You can see, perhaps see some of them in the monitor. 4 years ago, UD entered into a dual degree program with Hunan Normal University, located in Zhengzhou, China. Participating Chinese students earn a Master of Arts in Education from Hunan Normal
What a rainy
and a
day.
Master of Arts in Teaching English as a Second Language from our college. These students spend their first and last semester taking courses in China. During their second and third semesters, these students took courses in Newark while fostering a mutually enriching experience of intercultural exchange. The graduates from the dual degree program will secure teaching positions in K-12 schools throughout China, where their training will help reshape the learning.
They look good. So blue. Truly blue hands. Ha! Stopped raining. And this is the place I taught this semester. Semester is over. And people are graduating. I actually don't feel too bad today. A bit weak. I know once I get home I'll have to lie down for a bit. But right now I'm okay. I'm on pink. My bag is pink too. And my phone is pink as well actually. Okay. Back to home.